We got to start with your Cowboys because I think they, honed a little bit of the 90s Cowboys because, CeeDee Lamb and Pickens were out partying all night and still balled out. So, you know what? Let's hone some 90s Cowboys.
Yeah.
Pickens went crazy, 144 yards, touchdown. I think the Steelers might be dying a little bit right now, knowing that they have.
How did we steal him for a third-round pick? Really?
Right?
You gave him up?
Take him.
Tomlin was tired of grooming young receivers. You know what I'm saying? He's known for it.
Well, he kept saying he's got to grow up.
He got to grow.
I guess he grew up in Dallas.
He was tired of raising wide out.
He had been through that too.
He reminds me a lot of
AB.
Yeah, reminds me a lot of another Georgia receiver that I coached in Cincinnati, AJ Green.
Oh, that's.
He got the same type of frame.
Same frame.
Length. All that.
Yeah.
Same downfield ability.
Nice.
But AJ was a good guy, though, right? I mean, he was.
See, that's what he got that's different.
Yeah,
that's what he got that's different than AJ. That's what I like. Though.
He
bring that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You like that.
I love that.
Clearly the Steelers didn't like that.
I swear, about 2 years ago, right? I'm doing Kay Adams' show. I put George Pickens on my top 5. Twitter killing me. Oh, my God, you don't know any. I said, bro, all he needs is a dog-ass quarterback. He a top 5 receiver because what he could do downfield. Now look at him.
Look at him.
Now look at him.
Well, Skip, I got to know, because after what we saw last night, what shot do you give the Cowboys at winning one or both of their next 2 games?
After what I saw last night, and you can laugh at me for overreacting, I think they now have a good shot at winning both of their next 2 games against the defending Super Bowl champ and the team that lost in the Super Bowl. And I know that Aqib and Coach were kidding me before the show started. Well, if you could play the Raiders every Sunday, you'd be okay, right? Or every Monday night. Yeah, that's true. I give you that. But I did sit here, right here, in the show yesterday, and I picked the Raiders to win this game because, as I said, I was sick and tired of watching my team blow games at Chicago and at Carolina, and especially against Jacoby Brissett 2 Monday nights ago, that they should have won. And I know these players watch our show, so I wanted them to see me call them out, put them on notice, and say, okay, for once on a Monday night, just show me something. Show me that you did revamp and revitalize your defense around Quinnen. And did they ever show me last night? I give you it was the Raiders, but I got to tell you, they dominated from the start, and yet from the very start, CeeDee and Pickens get disciplined, and they missed the first series, then they had to alternate for a couple series. And to your point, they were probably out. I'm sure they missed curfew, and Coach Shoddy said, okay, you're going to miss the first series. I got that. But what I did love about it was they were out together. They seemed to really like each other.
The bond.
No, and CeeDee having accepted him as a co-number 1, man, that's a big deal.
That's real.
And they feed off each other. That's a big deal to me. So all of a sudden, I'm seeing a Quinnen Williams as a real, live, legitimate anchor of a defense. A real, live, legitimate anchor and leader and difference maker, a genuine force in the middle of the defensive line, along with Kenny Clark. And all of a sudden, I'm seeing pockets get blown up. And I know the Raiders are no good in the offensive line, but they're just getting devastated and dominated. And all of a sudden, I'm seeing super highways to the quarterback. For Clowney's turned back the clock 10 years. He looks real to me. That looked real. That looked legitimate. All of a sudden, I'm seeing James Houston, and I'm seeing Osa, and I'm wait a second. Here's another one. Dante Fowler. I'm seeing flashes. All of a sudden, Overshown's back, and he's making a play here or there on defense because he's a force, man. And all of a sudden, Deron Bland looked like he could cover because he knew they're going to get to the quarterback, and he's only got to cover for 2.5 seconds, or Gino's going to go down. And I said, if we just have a semblance of a legitimate, respectable defense, just a semblance, just something credible, like a 50-50 defense where you're middle of the pack. With our offense, as you saw it again on display last night, that was explosive. Dak was superb, as he can be. Those 2 receivers feeding off each other. George Pickens he is so acrobatic and so athletic and so shifty quick after catch. CeeDee plays with power and strength and just overwhelms you. He'll run through you. But Pickens is make you miss, man, after the catch. And he said that was his goal last night. I'm going to make people miss. And Javante's running the football. The offensive line finally got healthy. And all of a sudden, your guy, Logan Wilson, is calling the signals on defense. He's calling the signals. And I'm saying, that looked different to me. So did it serve as kind of almost like a dress rehearsal game for the next two? That's what it was. It was almost like the preseason dress rehearsal third game that they used to play, where all of a sudden you get ready. Now you got the champs coming in. Then you got Mahomes coming in a 4-day span, back to back. And I'm saying, I'm good. I like this. That felt right to me last night.
Mm-hmm.
I give them boys a chance. Well, you always got a chance if you got Dak, that offense, because shit, it might be a shootout and Dak might get the ball last. If it's a shootout and Dak get the ball last, he probably going to win that motherfucker, because all you got to do is get to the 50. Aubrey probably going to hit it. You know what I'm saying? The defense definitely looked better last night, and can't deny that. I feel like this is how the defense would have looked if they would have kept Parsons. All you need is one guy to demand all the attention, and then all the other guys going to eat. They don't have nobody to demand attention without Quinnen Williams, without Parsons. So you add Quinnen Williams in there, he demand all the attention, other guys come free. I mean,
Micah was there the last 4 years, and I couldn't.
And they were straight. That's why they was up there in sacks, up there in turnovers.
Not last year.
Well, I mean, not last year, but the years before. That's why Dak was just tripping in the playoffs, right? It wasn't Parsons. To me, it was Dak tripping in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? You got a chance to win.
Tripping over himself.
Exactly,
right?
tripping over himself. But the defense definitely, they looked better last night because they got a guy to demand all that attention.
They did.
But with that being said, the Raiders still crossed the 50 every time they got the damn ball.
They
you know
moved
what I'm saying? The kick 3 field goals, stalled out a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't like the scheme of things on defense. Brock Bowers still was running through the defense wide ass open in the first half. Before the second half, they was able to go straight cover 2, make you throw it to the running back every time because they got the lead.
But Brock Bowers is really good.
But I mean, shit, if he's really good, let's game plan on him and make him not really good. Don't let him fucking run through the zones naked. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit terrible. So the scheme of things is still trash. I don't think they'll be able to get the lead and play cover 2 all game with these next 2 defenses coming in. So the betting man and Lieb won't bet with the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? They definitely got a chance, though. That's the question. I ain't betting with them, though. Just
okay, so you got them going 0-2 over the next 2.
Easy.
Easy 0-2.
Easy 0-2.
Okay.
Hope it don't get ugly.
Not easy. This team's better.
Thank you.
They've gotten a lot better. I mean, offensively, Dak is Dak, and they got the receivers. The running game is solid. And defensively is where they obviously improved. What this does for Brian Schottenheimer as a coach, right? Now I don't feel stressed out. I got to go for it on 4th. I can rely on Aubrey to kick a 45-yard field goal on 4th and 3. I can punt the ball and back up the team because I have faith now that we can stop an inside zone, for God's sakes. We can stop a forward pass because we get pressure.
Yeah.
We got linebackers that can run with Wilson and Overshawn back. So, yeah, I think it's a great situation for Dallas to make a move. This is a 4th quarter, 3rd quarter, 4th quarter of the season. This is when you got to make your move. This is when you got to show up, Gerald. They have the pieces to do it. There's no excuses anymore.
There are no excuses.
So now it's time for Dallas to do it. And I think they can compete with anybody in the National Football League. I still think there are holes in their defense. I really do. They're not great. The safeties are kind of, you know what I mean? Malik and Wilson are okay. They're physical guys, not great in coverage. But I do feel like with the offense that they have, the pieces in the middle with Clark and Quinyon make a big
that look good. That definitely look good.
That's important.
And that's the point I want to focus on is they got guys back defensively. We seen that. The offense looked good yesterday. You know, you still want to grade on the curve because they were playing the Raiders. However,
got it.
Yep.
When you have a 3 technique, the difference in the edge guy and the 3 technique, you can run way away from the edge guy, but that 3 technique is right in the middle. So what he does is when that running back is running, especially in the zone, he's looking downhill. He's reading that 3 technique. That 3 technique is upfield, make it cut back, cool. If he gets here, then he keeps stretching it. But if you have a 3 technique that's disrupting everything, and then a nose guard that's getting no movement, that changes everything. And what I loved about Quinnen is what I said is as a dominant 3 technique, he can go win one-on-ones. You win one-on-ones, you get him off the spot, everybody else rallies. Why this is important? Because of what you said yesterday. Philly has a 1-2 punch in the middle of their defense. So now you got 2 guys that can do exactly what they can do. They are about to play Philly at home. They usually split with Philly. We know the offense is struggling a little bit. The offensive line for Philly is banged up. Now you got two guys in the middle that, one, he's going to demand all the attention like Lieb said. You got a nose guard who's going to anchor everybody else rally. Now, in the back end, I don't know, but the offense with Philly's a little, but they always find a way. I love Philly. But then offensively, the Cowboys' offense is really good, but they're facing a really good defense.
Yep.
So they do have a chance. And then Kansas City, I love Mahomes. We don't know what we're going to get. I'm with Lee. I still have them losing both of these games. But they really do have a shot. One wrong mistake, and the Cowboys can still win one of these games. But I love that 1-2 punch in the middle, man. It looks great.
Allow me to remind you, opening Thursday night at Philly, the defense as it was without Micah did hold Jalen and company to 3 points in the second half, and it wound up 24-20 because in the biggest shock of the year to me, CeeDee Lamb dropped 4 passes in that game, 2 in the fourth quarter, 2 big downfield balls in the fourth quarter. If he catches those 2 balls, I think we win the game.
Yeah.
Okay?
I don't.
I do. All right?
I'll grab it.
But, Skip, you got to also think, man, every game is different. And we've seen Philly's offensive struggles, but they find a way.
They do.
They did the same thing in that game.
Yeah.
They just find a way, man. And they know what they did in that first game. They know what they did defensively. They know what they did offensively in the second half. They're going to account for, okay, this is a completely different group up front, so how do we adjust to that? We don't know how they're going to call the game plan, but you can't base this game off, what we seen way back in week 1. It's week 1 for everybody.
No, I understand that,
So,
but
it's a division game, and just history says
it just does.
this game just kind of goes like that.
The Dallas Cowboys will not be afraid of the Philadelphia Eagles. They will look forward to playing the Eagles, and they'll play them tough, and they'll play them close. I'll bet you.
What you think Philly gonna do? Be scared to play the Cowboys because they got Quinn Williams?
Yeah.
Eagles feel like our D tackles is way better than that.
Yeah, and I'll give you this. Jalen Carter got himself ejected before it even started on opening Thursday night by spitting at Dak.
He'll be there.
He will be there in full force. I'm sure he
Jalen
feels
Phillips
like
will
he
be there.
owes.
Jalen Phillips will be there.
He's
Nolan
come
Smith
with
will be
some
there.
vengeance.
Nolan Smith will be there.
It's cool. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They have a chance.
Quinn and
I
Williams.
still wish would leave. I don't see them winning,
Yeah, they
but
got a
have
chance because of the offense.
Okay.
Quinn Williams.
And they at home.
Quinn and Williams will be there.
Oh, yeah, he will.
And
And he fucking
Overshown
looked great
will
last
be
night.
there.
He looked great last night.
Philadelphia's going from Lane Johnson to Fred Johnson at right
They are.
tackle. That's a big,
That's
big
deal. It's a big deal.
Fred Johnson was. Did you see Fred Johnson last
but it's
game?
still a big deal.
But did you see him last game?
Played all right.
Shit.
Not Lane.
I seen him on Aiden Hutchinson by his damn self a few times. And Aiden Hutchinson ain't do shit.
Lane's pretty
So,
good.
hey, Fred pretty good.
All right.
They're not what they were in the offensive line. That's the biggest difference because Saquon just can't get on track because he doesn't have the free lanes that he had last year.
Well, hopefully he don't get on track against the Cowboys.
I agree.
Yeah, and Quinn, I mean, Quinn is great, man. He can ball, but he did what you're supposed to do as an elite D tackle
Absolutely.
versus backup O lineman.
Yep.
Right.
Like he
Nephew could have got
That's
in and
what
played
it's supposed
center
to
for
look
them
like.
boys last night.
Backup
Like,
O
shit.
lineman, man. I'm telling you, when you
Brand
check,
nephew, man.
you
Nephew
check
coulda
that
hopped
scout
in that
report.
motherfucker.
I'm
got
checking it all week. I'm like, okay, this is the starters. All right, let me see what they. Okay, he nursing the ankle. He got this and this. By Friday, oh, they got backups in.
Yep.
Hey, yeah, you go over there. I'm getting all the one-on-ones. Like you should. That's what he did.
Okay.
They look better though, Skip. I ain't saying they ain't look better. I still think
Malik
there are a
Hooker
few
made
players
plays.
and the D coordinator away, and that's just what it is, bro. You calling weak free zones first, like ain't no way Brock Bowers come catch an 18-yard. What the fuck is we doing? What did we do all week?
I know, but he's been doing that to everybody.
But what did we say we gonna do all week?
All right.
All week game plan. Who we gonna stop, Coach?
Trey Tucker?
Nah, exactly. Bowers. How did he come out and catch a 20-yard, whatever it was, stop route, corner route, 7-stop? Like, what are we doing?
Okay.
Because you don't got to load the box.
Like, come on, man.
You ain't got to load the box yet. I think Genty's going to be good, but he ain't at that level where you got to load the box.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
He
Hey, well,
hasn't
what
done
did I tell you yesterday? You just totally rebuilt everything on the fly through a bye week.
Yeah.
And I asked you, do you think they're going to gel and click on opening Monday night? And you said no, that it'd be a problem. Okay.
Shit, it was a problem.
But like I said, did you see the post game?
Mm-hmm.
See how emotional they were?
Yeah.
Told you they was gonna come out and play hard for their teammate who passed away. Like you seen, like it's usually gonna be one or two ways, but a lot of people.
And then another thing I told you, for G can get traded today and go start tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, his job it don't change that much from team to team. You know what I'm saying? He don't got a whole scheme that he got to learn.
Yeah.
Quentin Williams could go to another team tomorrow and do the same damn thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Close left, close right.
exactly.
Where
you know
the
what I'm
flag
saying?
coming from?
But Baker Mayfield can't do that. Dak
can't.
can't do that. He got to come learn the system, and that position is
Although
just
Baker
different.
did do that on Thursday night for the Rams.
Yeah, he did.
right?
You know.
Well, you seen it.
That's Baker, though.
You seen my man from the Jets, Sauce.
Yeah.
It's different when you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
when you
you
at
gotta
corner,
learn
you
that
can't
shit.
just throw, you can't just be like, hey, you got him all game. Well, the defense got to adjust to you just traveling with him all game. That's different. Like when I played with Revis, we had a defense call, and then we would tag Revis to it.
Yeah.
So we knew, but we was with Revis all off season. We knew when you tag Revis, that means he's going with him. He's traveling with him everywhere. The rest of the defense adjusts. So, yeah.
It's just different.
We'll see.
It's just different. So I expected Quentin Williams to come in and fucking dominate like he do. And that's what he did. But
Well, I told you yesterday, they did not trade Eberflus, right? They didn't. I wish they could have thrown him into the deal.
hey, me
Yeah,
too.
take him.
Send him.
He ain't gonna be going to-
You can have
to
Mozzie Smith
January.
and you can have Eberflus, right?
I told you Eberflus can do a lot better when he gets better players, didn't I, Skip?
You did.
I did tell you that.
Well,
Yeah,
let's see
you
if he
have
do a lot better.
You've
than
had
Philly.
believed in
It's
it.
not about the plays, it's about the players, Keep. Sometimes it is.
And sometimes it's about the damn plays. And that's why Brock Bowers running fucking free the whole first half yesterday.
All right, Skip, do you want
Well,
the
you
good
got
news?
it in for Brock Bowers, don't you?
Is that
Well,
his
he's just
name?
good.
Am I
You
saying
say
his
he's
name
just a
right?
guy?
Yeah, you saying it?
My
It's
God.
Brock.
I'm just saying, it was.
He's a
Belichick would
dog.
never.
I know, but he shattered all the rookie tight end
Wade
catching
Phillips.
records
Wade
last
Phillips
year.
would. Yeah, exactly. That's the reason why he won't catch
Okay.
a ball.
All right.
He would be silent at least in the first couple possessions. Like he's not gonna come out and catch the first fucking ball of the day.
All right. Well, when you play Seattle, how does JSN get open every play? I'm saying cover him, triple him. You know, like
Yeah, you're right.
okay.
They're just good. All right, Skip, you want the good news or the bad news?
I need some good news today.
Okay, the good news here is that 30% of the chat actually still believes in your Cowboys. That's pretty
30%,
good. That's a little hope, I think. I was expecting like
That's
10.
the city of Dallas.
I was
All
thinking 10.
Dallas, right?
It was like 2% a week ago.
30% have hope for the
good.
Cowboys to make the playoffs. I think that's good.
right.
The bad news is 70% are out on them.
Yeah, the rest of the world.
Yeah, that's the rest of the world. But I do want to flip the script a little bit and look at the Raiders.